All right, Maya, we in here. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Talking about the latest and the greatest in Jerami Grant news today. And talk about Portland supposed to be engaged in talks to try to get Jerami Grant from the Pistons, or they have admirations um, to be in talks for Jerami Grant to trade deadline 2 days away, probably less than 48 hours away. And still be in talks for my bad. Make sure the audio good. So should be in some type of talks, man. He talking about people saying with Portland they got nothing to offer, but apparently they acquired a lottery pick from the Pelicans. So let's go to A. So they traded everybody but Yusuf Nurkic so far, who will be a free agent. So hold on. So let's kind of go through these things, bro. So the conventional belief is like this from Barstool. It says that Wojo added the Pistons don't really have anything right now that they'd be ready to make a move on. Jerami Grant still on the contract through next season. So that's one of the things they putting out there as of right now. But they are looking for collateral, young assets, whatever you want to call it. They are looking for collateral. So but they're trying to play hardball. But when a player has an expiring contract, the best time to actually trade a guy most of the time is when he had like 2 years left. He had 1.5. So, I mean, at the end of the day, they risk the thing of him getting disgruntled if he don't get his money this year. They risked him putting more. He heard his trade stock already going out there saying that he want to be a primary scoring option, and title teams don't want to hear that. Title teams don't want to hear that. They want him to come in and play his role. He is not our number one scoring option. Make sure you get the thumbs up video when you come to the Dome live with a replay. He's not he's been hurting his stock the whole time. Maybe he don't want to leave. But one thing we do know is that him and Saddiq Bey, it ain't going to work. It ain't working. That's what we do know. Him and Saddiq Bey, it ain't working. Now, something that he can work out, I don't know. But we know that ain't working. But give me a minute so we get into the more juicy stuff. So they say Jake Fisher. Let's go to his page. I don't want to be showing people. Here you go. Let's read this. So he say Jake Fisher, having already moved Norman Powell, CJ McCollum, Portland is still engaged in conversations with Detroit on acquiring forward Jerami Grant, sources said. So people say, well, what they got to offer? Like he said, Anthony Simmons is a Piston I fear? Not necessarily. It could be the case. But apparently, if we go back to the Portland trade, back to that Portland deal real quick. Let me switch the tabs real quick. So I want y'all to see. I don't want to put nobody's footage on. They be having highlights and then they want to demonetize your video. Okay, Bradley Beal is undergoing season-ending surgery on his left wrist. So I'm pretty sure y'all heard that already. That was an hour ago. So Bradley Beal gone. He gone. Haleburton the Pacer. A lot of y'all was mad about that, but my thing is this. We had opportunity to pick him. None of the people, Piston fans, been going through stuff like this for a lifetime. They feel like we're mostly Lions for a lifetime. Most for a lifetime, but like I said, it doesn't surprise me too much no more. But it says so they got the New Orleans Pelicans pick, the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a 2022 pick. It is this year pick. If it is 1 through 4, it goes to the Pelicans. All right. If it's 5 through 14, it goes to the Blazers. If it's 15 through 30, it goes to the Hornets. All right. The Blazers get a future first round pick if it doesn't convey. The Hornets get a future second round pick if it doesn't convey. So it's a risk that you take, and if you say Simmons and what they clearing cap room, Simmons and this first round pick, you still get a first in the future, but it's risky. You ask, well, where the Pelicans land currently right now in this NBA landscape? Okay, I'm curious to find out that too. They are currently sitting 10th. So right now they sitting 4 games out in the loss column out the 8th spot. So once again, we go back to our chart. If they make the playoffs, they'll be in 16. They'll be part of that 16. So they fall 15, 16 through 30. It goes to the Hornets. But it turns into a first round pick regardless. So basically, you're putting the first round pick in the bank. So apparently, they've been surging because I thought they sucked. So and they on a 3-game winning streak right now. So it's not like it's a Thunder pick, which you already have. The Pistons Thunder pick. You can go look it up for yourself. We have the Thunder pick this year. And if it doesn't fall into protection, then it moves all the way to protection in 2027 when it automatically turns into a second round pick. So you got some years there. So once you look at everything here, you seeing like the Pelicans right now, you got to look at their strength of schedule. You probably seeing that pick that if you take on, it'll be a first. But right now, because the Blazers got the Pelicans pick, we talking about Grant and Blazers. He was born in Portland. So right now, you look at it and you say, you got to look at their strength of schedule. And you got analytic guys like that can look at their strength of schedule and figure it out, where they're going to fall. The Blazers definitely falling here from now. I don't even think Dame going to come back this season. So, I mean, the Spurs, could they surge? The Kings, could they surge? The Thunder, could they surge? Maybe. But you really, if you take this pick and you're really hoping for this year, because we don't know exactly what the protections are, but it will be a future first. We don't know if it's 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027. We don't know what that future is. But if you're hoping this year, what you're hoping for is right here in the middle. 5 to 14 goes to you. So that's the juicy thing about it. But looking at their current roster, they probably got the old roster up on Google. So, yeah, they got an older roster up right now. So, let's look at Portland's actual roster. Let's look at Portland's actual roster. So I don't really get the CJ McCollum trade because, I mean, you just look at it. Like, what does it do for Portland? Like, Pelican, I guess they surging. But I don't think C.J. McCollum enough to put him over the top. But then again, you don't have Zion yet neither. So when you're looking at the actual roster, and I'm going to address the comment section right now. He said, Locked In Sports Bulls Nation, salute. He said, I've never seen a pick protected like that. I mean, that's a good point. You ain't lying. That's a good point. I kind of went over that. So me neither. But right now, Portland is working with this. I don't know if this has been updated. McCollum's still there. They have Josh Hart, Shavansky, Nikhil, Walker Alexander, Yusuf Nurkic, which I don't want him. No offense to him. Anthony. So look at all players they got. So you got to take away C.J. McCollum and Tony Snell. You add Josh Hart, Nikhil, Walker Alexander, Shea Gilgeous' cousin, Shavansky, the one that played for the Bulls, and whatever, right? And Josh Hart and all them. So you place them. You say, well, out of the guys that I know about, I'm watching NBA as close as I usually most years. You look at this roster, you say, well, they're not going to give you Dame Lillard. Bet. That's understandable. So the guys that you look at, you say, you know what? I probably look at Anthony Simmons. But then again, he's a restricted free agent this year. So that gives you a little bit more protection because you can match anything he gets. So you say, can Simmons and K work? I think it could work. Okay. Then you say, well, what else do they got to offer on this roster? Then what you need is a center. Yusuf Nurkic, is he going to stay around this 12 to 15 range is the question. If I could talk to him and he going to stay around that 12 to 15 range, I think I may take Yusuf Nurkic, Simmons in that first round pick, and I'd be done with it. But let's say, okay, not the first. Do I have interest in Nikhil Walker Alexander? I do. The thing about Nikhil Alexander Walker, the question would be, with that, him and Anthony Simmons. Now, if Anthony Simmons ain't who you think he is, Walker Alexander is. They list him as a 2 guard. He's more one guard. He's one of them guys that he can facilitate. He's a complete offensive player. He can shoot. He can score a little bit. He can facilitate. He can run the offense. But they have him as a 2. He kind of reminds you of his cousin. So as of right now, you ask yourself with Josh Hart, Shavansky coming over. I'm butchering that. Somebody will let me know that. And Nikhil Walker. If I had to say, my first pick would be that first pick. I'll probably take a chance on Nurkic. Why not? If I can keep him in that 12 to 15 range, I'm fine with bringing him on. I compare him with Paolo. I compare him with Jabari. However you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Then also we're bringing him on, which I'm really not with it, but I'm not mad. He's only 27. We're bringing him on too. We're taking one of those younger guys. You better pair him up, and then get with that first round pick. That you get. What if it fall in 5? It's still gonna be a first, even if it don't fall in protection. What if it fall at 5? And we get 1 and 5, or 4 and 5, or 3 and 5, or we get 8 and 5. We never know how it goes. What if it fall in 5? It worth the risk. You could end up with, Paolo and Jaden Ivey. You know what I'm saying? You can end up with Jalen Durham and Jabari Smith. You can end up with Jalen Durham, learn behind Yusuf Nurkic, and a number of guys that we've been talking about. So yeah, it's pretty much very interesting here, seeing how it plays out. So Portland has something to offer, because most of us just laugh, but we really wasn't looking at it in its totality, or looking at it. We was kind of ignorant to the situation of what they have. He says, well, James Smith say, what is Portland doing? They might as well tear it down and trade Dame to Philly or the Knicks. Pelicans got better with McCollum. They get rid of Zion fat butt and get a third piece. They Knicks. I could definitely see that. But you can't get rid of something that's you know what I'm saying, that ain't in shape. And I think part of him not being in shape is due that he don't want to play there. And when you got guys with attitudes who don't want to be professional, his family, his father, his mother, whoever his family is, they don't want to hold him to being professional, get him out of there the first time he looked good. Zion is an unprofessional player, bro. And usually you get that Southern hospitality, but you're not getting it here. He's very unprofessional. In my opinion, if it's not true, in my opinion, I think that he's doing this because he want to get out of the Pelicans. No one. If I'm wrong, I apologize. He said, look at Josh Hart now talking trash ish about the city, got traded twice in 3 years. He talking trash about New Orleans. He did that to Detroit. They talking about he might be in Detroit. Like I said, I don't like people like that neither, bro. That's probably why his woman probably a gold digger. Real talk. Any people like that, you break up or you reject them, then they want to start talking trash. I don't want that fox in my foxhole at all. He's a cornball. So if that's true, where he left and then he started talking junk about New Orleans, cornball. Weak. Punk, if that's true. What up, B?
What up? Who talking trash about New Orleans?
Somebody said Josh Hart talking trash about New Orleans right now after he got traded.
Josh Hart be having a lot to say, man. His game ain't half as nice as his mouth is.
Facts.
Like, man, that's a little dude with a big mouth.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, somebody was talking about he from that trade. I don't know what point they talking about building around Damian Lillard. Like, bruh, okay, whatever we calling it. He said like they had to talk to Dame about this plan, watching it. You know what I mean? Building the house on Dame, staying. I mean, he said he want to get paid to 50. They paying me 50 a year to play somewhere. Shit, it is what it is. BHJ. He says Apollo say Portland's trying to do what the Bulls are doing to keep Dame, and they have a chance to lure Levine away from the Bulls if they get Grant, Dame, Levine. Man, we about to get Levine while y'all Bulls jobbing. Don't you want to stick it to DeMar DeRozan 3 or 4 times a year for taking your team? Come on, can't nobody else offer you that but Indiana, Milwaukee, and Cleveland. Stick it to him. But the thing about Jerami Grant, man, that pick is attractive, bro. If they throw in that New Orleans pick, I'll take Yusuf Nurkic back and Anthony Simmons. It's going to be a first regardless. But if it's 5 through 14, man, you can put a combination of players together. You could take a pick if you don't get high enough and move up. So I mean, if they get that New Orleans pick, it's a hell of a pick. 1 through 4 go back to New Orleans. 15 through 14. If we was to take the Blazers pick from the Blazers, that'll go to us. 15 to 30 go to the Hornets. But right now, they on the limo in the playoffs. They number 10 in the West. So if that holds fort, that means that pick right now will go to the Hornets and it'll revert back to a first for us in the future, whatever the future means. So I don't know, but if I can keep Nurkic for around $15 million, I wouldn't mind bringing him on. I wouldn't.
Yeah, if he's affordable, yeah.
I mean, yeah, he make 12 right now. So what? 15. I'm not going into the 20s. I'm not going 19. I think maybe 17.5 would be my limit. If I keep him for around 15, if he gonna get some money, somebody gonna pay for him right now. There's too many young guys that's gonna be on the market center wise, so you might be able to get him for 13, 14, 15 million. You might. Playoff experience, another veteran, who knows? It might be Anthony Simmons. He restricted if he come here, so you can match any offer. So I mean, shit. You want to go into the draft day with Jerami Grant and somebody get itchy. I understand it. I really do. Still got him on the contract for another year. So. And however trade we were gonna play it might define, his time with Detroit, how he played his trade.
Right.
Might pay him. But it's attractive. But who else out there trying to sell? They said Sacramento was interested. What else they got? Bagley and Davion Mitchell. Because I really can't see Davion and De'Aaron Fox being in the backcourt. Too small. Might work. But really, you looking at Fox or Fox or Davion Mitchell. If they say Jerami Grant, Sadiq Bey, and that Thunder first, would you flip it for Fox, or you say you good on Fox?
You say what's that offer again?
If they say they give us Fox, we say Jerami Grant, Sadiq Bey, I guess Kelly Olynyk for De'Aaron Fox or something like that in Bagley.
Yeah, I'll do it then.
So I
like Sadiq, but I mean, the star like De'Aaron Fox in town, I'll do it.
So you go Fox, K, and then your focus will roll over to whatever Bagley can give you at the 5. Your focus should roll over probably the Bridges in the offseason.
Right.
Right. So
the number one pick. Right. What's
the number one pick potentially. I mean, as long as you land in top 5, you Gucci, bro.
That's true.
As long as you land in that, I mean, shit, we might be safe to say 10, but I'm gonna say 5 to keep it tight. You good in the top 5, bro. I mean, if you end up if you take Portland and they fall through 5 through 14, we fall at 5, and you fall in the top 5, man, bro. Whoever thought we have a chance to put 2 more young killers around Cade?
Yeah.
And then you got Anthony Simmons already. You know what I'm saying? You'll have Ukas Nurkic. So that team, that's some shit that might turn around overnight. That's a situation. And you can do a lot with them picks. Let's say you wanted Paolo. Yeah, I got Paolo. I got this 5 pick. Give me your pick for the next 5 years to the Knicks or some shit like that. Like, you could do whatever. You could take that 5 and package it and bring home another star. You know what I'm saying? So much you could do. Yep, you see, it's a lot that you can do. If that it sounds attractive, but right now the Pelicans surging. So it's up to your analytical team to weigh their strength of schedule. I don't count on Zion coming back. So you weigh with CJ being there. What do you think they're going to do? But worst case scenario, it's still a first. So, I mean, Jerami Grant, they got some options. Less than 48 hours later, they have some options, bro. If they keep them, they keep them. Fuck it. They talking about the trade deadline.
I don't expect him to be moved. Remember, I told you that night once he said that he wanted to be a scorer on another team. I told you it's a wrap. We ain't getting rid of him now. Nobody want that.
Yeah, at all. Free 313. Somebody might get desperate. Portland might get desperate to put him with Day. If they game plan, they got to win a $20-some million trade exception out of the situation. So, I mean, like I said before, you think about Portland,
You know, and I know
No,
they made that move to set up to go ahead and trade Dame where he want to go.
could be. Then guess what? That give validity to what we said about Jerami Grant. He go to Portland and be the man on a bad team until they figure it out.
Yeah,
So you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? He'll be the second option on Sacramento now too. Harrison
Yeah,
Barnes
Sabonis.
can keep both of them. So I mean, yeah, he more of a big fella. He already gonna be delegated to the third option regardless. They bring on Jerami Grant. So like I said before, man, them two, you ain't gotta worry about seeing them but twice a year, once in Detroit. Maybe the Knicks will give you something.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
maybe it's something a little bit more complex, like a 3-team, 4-team. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be something like that we can't really draw the lines between. You
Yeah.
know, it's
I think that Portland engaged in talks with him right now. I just put on the screen. Yeah, Portland say they engage right now with him, bro. So you know that this pick on the screen, they gotta be talking about that. Hold on, put on the screen. Yeah, so they engage with him right now. So
yeah. Well, we'll take Nikhil Alexander Walker.
I take Anthony Simmons too. Either or, they both kind of do the same. They kind of the same, like kind of do the same thing. If you want to give me both, I'll figure it out down the stretch. I will figure it out down the stretch. It's something. If I got too much talent, I'll figure it out. We got too much wings, too many of them 3-4 hybrids.
Yeah,
I will say that we do got too much of that, but they said they engaged. We talking that lottery pick with New Orleans. I'm fine with it. It's gonna be a first, regardless down the line. If it falling between 5 and whatever it was, bro, we partying. That's playoffs for sure. Long as Troy Weaver don't go out there and get a Darko Milicic.
man.
Imagine draft day they get 1, 2, 3, and 4. They turn around with 5, 6. You talking about your boy Jalen Durbin played in too.
Yeah, yeah,
You go to the casino, throw them dice. It's all the risk. Apollo say I'm not trying to get too excited, but it do sound good. But they never do stuff we talking about. They gonna turn around and trade them from Drummond in the bag of pinto beans. He said title makes 0 sense. What you mean? I butchered this one too. Says Detroit not trading Jerami Grant. Okay, my bad. Let me start off there. Hold on, you are correct. Now apparently there was an article. I wouldn't even say an article. There was a clutch point article I read about about Jake Fisher. I think it was Jake Fisher. Yeah, the dude that was on the screen. So it says that here, let me put it on the screen. It says that he said, well, according to Jake Fisher, a Bleacher Report who appeared on Sportsnet Fan 590 radio show on Monday in Toronto, Detroit has told Grant that he won't be moved. This would definitely be surprising given the heavy interest. So right now, people lie. They lie to him. And this all could be posturing, to get a better deal. But maybe they told him like, hey man, we're gonna wait till the summer. There's been a lot of it could be smoke and mirrors right now. But according to the same guy reporting this, he said yesterday said he's not moving. And then James Edwards from the Athletics that followed the Pistons, the third, he recently said the Portland Trailblazers, Sacramento Kings, and Washington Wizards are 3 teams most keen on moving for the Pistons forward. So, I mean, Portland and Sacramento made trades. Washington, Bradley Beal out for the season. So, I mean, I don't know. But they just said Portland, want to make the deal. So, like I said before, he from Portland. So, it sounds like they about to flip Dame and make the hometown kid the star. He can put up as many shots out he wants to in Portland. He said, I don't know how the Blazers gonna get Levine. They got trade exception, bro. They got a lot of cap room and they got a $20-something million trade exception. They can always sign and trade him. So they can always just sign him now. They just tell Dame, hold up, we're gonna pay you. Hold up, we're gonna sign Levine. He from that area. He from Seattle. He from Seattle. He said, I ain't giving no lottery pick. If I can't do it, ain't giving up no lottery pick. What you talking about? They giving us a lottery pick. I don't know what you mean. Dame might get traded to the Warriors or Lakers, most likely the Clippers. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't see the Warriors being. I just think the way it's rolling with Wiggins right now is working too good. Unless they're gonna flip Clay. Clay might go postal in there, go postal up in there. But if I had to say, I would probably say Philadelphia, the Knicks. But he a West Coast kid. They might make a way with the Clippers. Kawhi might have a cake ready for Paul George. Farewell. Paul, like, what you talking about? No. Paul George of the Clippers has been moved with other assets to Portland. Paul would be like, what's that man that be sharing on Twitter? He said, oh, F this. Could be going he could be teaming up with Luka. I mean, he could be going to Denver. I mean, it's a lot of places he could be going, but the most logical place might be the Clippers. It is what it is. I don't know, man. He one of them dudes he gonna have an opposite Stafford effect. He gonna be one of them cats that go somewhere else. He not gonna live up to expectations, bro. And I like that. Here you go. That's one of my favorite players, bro. I just see that happening. If they go out to Dame, James Harden got a lot of ass kissing to do in Brooklyn. He said Portland makes so much sense, though. Definitely could be one of Jerami Grant's destinations. Billups could have put the word in. Jerami was born in Portland. Later recommend Portland for the Olympic team. So, hey, it could work. Shit, we got we throw Dwayne Casey in for Chauncey Billups in the deal. Why not? Tumba salute. A lot of smoke might be far. Could be. He said, oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's top. Oh, yeah, you talking about that pick? You go right. I put it back up here for y'all. That's the pick. Oh, no, I bet. That ain't the pick. Hold on. We can find it there. Oh. We going, okay. Let me pull it up real quick. Give me a minute. What's going on, G?
What up, dog?
What's going on?
Okay,
Can you hear me?
reloaded.
Yeah, we can hear you. Hold on. Trying to look for this tweet real quick. So hold on, I put the pick back up there. So apparently Portland, you probably been watching. Put this pick back up here. Oh, this is some funny shit right here. Here y'all go. This is fun. I mean, we probably all need a good laugh. Here you go, real quick. Here y'all go. They said Blazers savior Jerami Grant. That nigga definitely not Detroit material, bro. Basically, that's how you be stepping out when you go to the clubs in Memphis.
You funny as hell.
Right. Look at the shoes, though, bro. Oh, man, niggas get money. If I get some money, I hope I don't change like that.
That's how they dress in Detroit now? That's how they dress in Detroit?
Hey, bro, we in the rock bottom. We at least used to dress the Flyers. Man, we need to trade them just off them boots and them pants and shit. That nigga like a TLC backup dancer. Ain't too proud to big looking ass.
Big stepper.
Literally, my nigga, literally. That boy, man, got them Super Mario boots on, my guy. I know that nigga look like. Think again, who is you, Bishop Tulu? Think again, motherfucker. TD Jakes? Think again, motherfucker. I go post on your bitch ass. He said, I'm just a bitch ass motherfucker. That's my next Friday, bro. People talk about that living up to expectations, bro. It did.
What? No, it didn't.
No, yeah, it did. You crazy as hell, man. When I Chris Tucker.
Man, crazy.
Crazy. It's a classic, bro.
Set the bar too high.
Man, it met expectations, bro, because the expectations wasn't this high for that movie, bro, without Chris Tucker.
Oh, what? They was expecting.
Mike Epps did it. Hey, look. Mike Epps did his thing, bro.
He did all right, bro.
Nah, you crazy. He did good to replace Chris Tucker.
I know. Did like that.
Man, you crazy, man. The soundtrack was fire, too. Shit, this is for the weed heads, man. Yeah. The soundtrack was better than the movie. Shit, that's when Lil Zane was popping. You know? I'm trying to find this tweet I had up here, man. I don't even know. Yeah, man, that shit, man, I was surprised when I quit. I was like, man, it ain't gonna be nothing, bro. That shit was funny, man. Too bad the white boy committed suicide. Rest in peace to him.
Roach.
Yeah, man. Hollywood a mother effer. I don't even know where I got that tweet from, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I just seen it was up here for a minute about the pick, how to pick. But 5 through 14 they go to us. That's all that matter. 1 through 4 stay in the Warriors. 15 through 30 it goes to the Hornets. If it don't fall in the protections for us from Portland, the pick that Portland got from New Orleans for the McCollum trade, if it don't fall in the protections, it's turned into a future first. So Chicago Bulls ain't coughing up Levine. He a free agent. He free. So don't even matter what they coughing up or not. Unless he restricted, but he free. Don't even matter. Bulls ain't got no choice. It's Levine's choice. True. He might go light skin post on any word on K playing tonight. Probably not. Let me tell you right now.
Doubt it.
Hold on. Let me see about his injury report. Ain't saying much. They said he still day to tell you 18 hours ago. Is he playing tonight? We don't know. So probably not. I want to keep that nigga out for the rest of the season. Might, but like I said before, I mean, if they don't move Jerami Grant, I didn't expect them not to move Jerami Grant. So, like I said, Utah ain't got nothing to give but Joe Ingles' expiring contract. That's it.
I mean, the only thing that really hurts about that is like we got a lot of salary cap space. We should be trying to land a good big player, maybe that's somebody trying to dump. You know, we got that space to take it on, and that's always a good advantage to have. You know, for instance, if the Lakers had that much cap space, oh, you best believe they'd be trading for some big name right now landing in their city. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah, I can see that.
we Detroit, different market. It's a little bit harder. I understand that, but still, you got that space, bro. You can get you a player somehow.
They might
You
be.
know what I'm saying?
They might just be waiting for the summer.
And I'm just saying, like Michael Jordan got a decision to make because he greedy. So if he's not going to pay Miles Bridges, you might as well give him to us, and we at least give you a poor man, which is Jerami Grant.
I mean,
You know, to
yeah.
step
You
in
want,
with that, and y'all can keep it moving with that because y'all have him
or
under
they want to
contract
go
for another
cheaper.
year.
They want to go cheaper. You go Bay and you go Kelly Olynyk. He love those white players. So if you want to go cheaper, go Kelly Olynyk Bay. You know, you play Miles Bridges and you keep him moving. He got Bay still on the rookie contract. Kelly Olynyk ain't gonna never really break the bank. So yeah,
And
so I
we'll
can
have the
see.
space for that boom, that Miles Bridges contract. Whatever you want, we got it.
Yeah, you all on the team, so you can go over the threshold. You know what I'm saying? And then that worst case, if you could trade Jerami Grant for expired contracts, then you had that $20 million on top of the 30+ million they already got. So, like I said,
Oh,
bro.
that's what the goal is. We hope to get that. All
Yeah,
expiring
because
contracts for him. Oh my
the thing
God.
about it is, if you're able to get the pieces, like let's say you want Bridges, you're able to get Bridges here and say, you know what, Bridges, we're gonna pay you. Hold on, right? Sign everybody else, and then you go into luxury tax and pay Bridges too. So you can have a few players. You can have a few players. He just got to hold on this price tag. I can see Josh Hart. Man, forget Josh Hart. Man, talked all that junk. Jalen Green said, "Apps was funny. Yeah, he won't mess with Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker was that made the movie. He's talking about they're around the corner in Craig House right across the street. I'm like, yo, the budget was bleak. They're about to break the bank for Hill. He said him. He talking about who? So yesterday, I don't know if anyone saw this. Yesterday, Adrian Wojnarowski tweeted the Pistons are trading for Jaylen Brown, and then he deleted within minutes. I don't understand that.
Oh
I
shit,
mean,
big foe. Oh
yeah,
shit, where Ben
yeah,
at?
man, that nigga in the car going from the job, pulling to the crib. But like I said before, yeah, here we go,
Hey, I'm here, but yeah, for sure. Get that done ASAP.
bro.
Cause this boy,
You talking about solving a problem, nigga? Man, we gonna have threes and fives. But that means Sadiq Bey gotta be going to the four moving.
Well, Jalen Brown played the 4 too sometimes.
That nigga ain't big enough to play the four.
man,
That's
if
what you're
Nah,
you
saying.
he's a
Jalen
strong
Brown, you
dude,
can
bro.
go ahead and ship Sadiq.
That's exactly what's going to gotta happen. So they must believe they got to pay for Bridges, or they must believe in Livers.
Hey, CJ, like you said, ain't no real forwards today, bro.
It ain't, but not that nigga ain't no. That nigga can't
Hey,
be
he
no
be
foe.
playing the four. He be playing the four, bro. I promise.
That's why they losing, nigga. That's why they losing.
That boy ain't play for. Come to Detroit. I bet you start winning.
He gonna be on
Come
the
on, Jalen
wing.
Brown. Come on to Detroit, man.
So man, winning. So Nick Bay, that mean he gone, bro. They might gonna package him for a big. I don't know, man. Give
He
him
played the four. He played the four in college. He let him do the four.
Who, Bay?
Yeah, he played the four in
Nah,
college. Let him play the
bro.
four.
He could, but they ain't gonna work, bro. Cause you forgetting they probably gonna bring in Paulo or and Smith, and
Please
they
don't. Please do.
Well,
Ooh,
let
I
K
hope
play
we
the
get him.
one. Brown play the two. Sadiq play the three. Paulo play the four.
that could work, but I just don't. I like him on the wing, bro. On the three, I don't
Bring
know.
Jerami Grant gone, get Nurkic.
I just don't see it, bro, with Jalen Brown. Them niggas just selfish over there. I don't want none of they issues. Like they trade him, I'd be happy. I don't want none of their issues from Boston, bro.
Hey man, sometimes a change of location can fix all
Man,
that, man.
it's toxic over there, bro.
Sometimes a change of
Hey,
location.
we doing them a favor. That's toxic over there.
Well, that's your boy
You know what
Stevens,
their
man. He
problem is? They
created
don't
that
have a.
hellhole. Brad Stevens.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can put him and Brown in the backcourt, but I like to see Brown in the wing. Then they gonna
You talking about a
trade.
good defender too? Oh man.
Man, put Brown in the wing. I guess
Oh
you
yeah,
could
I'm
do
about to
that.
take a look at y'all boy too. See what he talking about tonight.
Who?
Jabari. Y'all been talking about this
Oh,
Jabari
yeah, I
kid.
like
Hey, and watch for
Jabari.
Kessler too. Watch him tonight. So
Let's look at this. The agent, nah, Jay. Jalen
Kessler in
Green
the Big
agent.
Ten. I can't help but see him. I'm gonna run into him regardless.
Ain't he on Auburn?
yeah, he
I'm
had
in
Auburn.
Iowa.
He the center. He the
Oh,
center.
he's talking about Auburn. He said we need to
Oh,
build
Iowa,
the
right?
draft. He playing on Auburn. He said
Yeah, he played on Auburn.
white boy Auburn.
Kessler guy you was talking about.
Auburn. He
Yeah, he
playing
played.
Auburn.
Oh, he playing
Yeah,
Auburn too?
yeah, the
Okay.
center.
Yeah.
He the center. Check him out.
Yeah, we need to build
I
through
know
the draft.
it's somebody on Iowa named that, I think.
Man, that's a
I
common
don't
white
know.
name, probably. We need a
Yeah.
center bad, defensive minded. We know that, bro. But the wings, the ball handlers run the league right now. Name Golden State fucking rim defender.
You
So,
say defensive
wing,
minded, huh? Go ahead
yeah,
and get you Gorgie Jang for the
there
low.
you go. There you go. Gorgie Jang type of guy. There you go. Mitchell Robinson tore it up, but I had to look. Rudy Gobert didn't play last night. I wouldn't mind if he stayed.
Mitchell Robinson gonna want to get paid. All them other cats gonna want to get paid.
Yeah, he lay
You
young.
know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Gorgie Jang.
Jalen Smith and Nurkic might be the guys. I ain't really a big Nurkic guy, but I mean, he gonna think about the ladder that's gonna be free. Mitchell, Mo, Jalen, Thomas Bryant. It's a lot of young guys that's gonna get paid
I
before
talked to you about
Nurkic.
Nurkic a couple weeks ago, man. I was trying to tell you he's not gonna be the greatest defender, but he gonna give
That
you that
yeah,
big
but
body. He gonna give them big body screens. He
yeah,
gonna
that's what I'm
George
saying. And you
Flatter.
could afford him and my man that I just said.
Gorgie
He gonna
Gorgie
make the
Jang.
Jang
game way easier for
together.
Cade, bro. He gonna make the game way easier, bro.
But then you still gonna pair him with Smith or something like that. That's why I said
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bay gonna be a dude where
They might be coming off the bench, bro. I hate to say it. Just depending on
he
who we can get.
gonna get flipped, my nigga. Watch what I tell you. If that
Whatever
happens, he gonna
big,
get flipped.
whatever big that we draft, I don't want him to be forced to start.
Or it's no, I want him. I don't mind if they start. I want him to be forced to play the five. I think they can grow into the five by playing the four. See what I'm saying?
Our offense run pretty high octane coming off the bench. He'll be able to catch on quick, then eventually start, rather than just going head up against Carl Anthony Towns, getting your
But my
pants
thing is
pulled
it.
down.
That's
You
why.
know,
That's why you get Jang or you get Mo, so they can take on the fives and they can play the four. See what I'm saying?
yeah.
So if you get shot, people say he's not strong. He can just go to the four. He's strong enough at least to shoot. He big enough to shoot over Draymond Green. That's what Cavaliers doing, bro. With Evan Mobley, he not strong enough to bang with Joel, but you got Jared Allen, Laurie Markin, and whoever the hell else they got, and they able to let Mobley kind of probe the center and probe the wing. You want them athletic bigs that be able to play the pick and roll and be able to make up with speed and block the ball and protect the rim. Mobley's so athletic that you don't lose nothing with his wingspans and foot speed with him going to the perimeter. That's what you want to be in Detroit. You want to be able to switch with Jalen Smith and athletic enough to stay in front of a booker for a second till somebody get the help. You want to be able to have a Paolo switch and hold his own for a minute. You want that length and that athleticism. That's what
Well,
you want some
hey, Paolo, that's Karl Malone. That
We need
18
some
to
big. We need
12
some big
footer
bodies
is
too, bro.
butter.
No,
We need some
I
big bodies, bro.
will say that you're not listening to what I'm saying. You getting a 5. So you want a Mo, you want somebody like that at the 5, Jalen Smith, athletic enough to bang with Joel and them, whoever. Then you take Paolo Smith and put him at the 4. They athletic enough to stay in front of somebody enough to stay at the stretch 4 position and able to post up and kill the smaller guys. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you
Yeah, I
still
want that stretch
center.
four. You're right. I want the stretch.
But they also can post up and make a smaller guy like Draymond play. So if you look at Cleveland, they got Allen, Mobley. They long, athletic, anchored. And you got Mobley who can kind of. Sometimes they play him at the 3. He can hold his own. So you're looking for those athletic big fellas. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for them athletic guys who can switch, hold it on a little bit on the pick and roll, and they able
Hey,
to.
CJ, man, I want both, man. I want both.
That's what I said. You want the double
Yeah,
both.
get that athletic freak, but I also want that big body screen setter. They can score. They can finish around that paint. They can finish at the rim.
You're going to have to get Mo, Jalen, James. You're going to get one of those guys. You know, going to have to get one of those guys.
Nurkic, I'd be happy, bro.
Nurkic, Mo, Smith provides the best value, bro.
Yeah, I take Smith and Nurkic. I take both of them. I think you're going to need both at different times.
You would end up good if you just had Gorgie, Jang, and Smith. You would save so much money.
But you still, yeah, you would, but you still going to take one of the young guys and probably like he ready to play right now.
You're going to take one of them to start. Gorgie Jang is a plug-in guy.
Oh,
you know,
I think
he's from Minnesota, right?
Yeah, from Minnesota. He playing the line.
Remember he was about to fight Booker. Ran to the back to try
yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, you really just trying to get that. If you know what Cleveland doing with their front line, bro, it's beautiful, bro. You got guys who can shoot. You always could put somebody that can defend next to Market and Kevin. What they did with Evan Mobley, that without Evan Mobley, what they doing right now don't work.
Yeah.
Obviously, Darius Garland, but
you won't be able to do that with Evan Mobley if you don't have Laurie Markin.
Yeah, somebody can shoot the ball or Jared Allen. Jared Allen be able to take the big fellas, the grunt.
Yeah, your child called me crazy. I said Cleveland's gonna ball this year.
Man, you just be picking niggas, bro.
Hey, man, I was like, okay. I was like, Mobley gonna fit in perfect with him. Now to say they was gonna do this on college section, I wouldn't have said that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that's a huge part of them too. I told you they didn't like Colin Sexton, bro.
Because I thought Colin Sexton would have a breakout year this year, the way he did the Brooklyn last year.
With him being there, they probably be fighting for the 8th spot. I think it's a chemistry thing. When the veterans bonded together with him, his rookie year said they ain't like him, bro.
I think it was that, and it's like him and Garland, they ain't got to choose like who's gonna be the guy. Just like
I just think chemistry wise, bro. I just didn't think he fit the bill, bro.
Kind of like Curry and Monte off the years back.
Wait, Kyrie, remember that?
Yeah.
He said, "Listen, Jerami Grant is not good, fam. He's a second or third option at best. I like confident, but don't say that too loud. We don't want them to know that. It's our little secret, brother. It's our little secret." He said, "Probably Jerami Grant mad overrated." So I come on, man, they gonna see this, and we gonna be stuck with them. You gonna hear done, and they gonna wake up in the morning, wipe the sleep out your eyes. Jerami Grant gets a record-breaking 5-year, $500 million Patrick Mahomes type of contract from the Detroit Pistons.
Jerami Grant been traded for Andre Drummond.
Oh, man.
Stuck with him like we were stuck with Blake. Nobody wanted him. We overpay him.
We shouldn't trade him the year before. Remember, he was an all-NBA, all-pro caliber. Somebody would have took him. He said, "True, but ain't worth that either. Y'all be undervaluing." I don't know what you're talking about. You got to kind of be specific. How much do you think the contract bridges around? It's the max for a first-year player. So I don't know what it's going to be, but it's around the 20 range right now. With everybody he'll get in it probably a little bit more. Smith from Auburn still, yeah, his dad played in the league. You can tell anybody can get 20 points right now. Are you doing it? Are you winning, or is it a bad team? You're right. You're right. Nigga off the street might give you 20. I think Jordan might come in and get you 20 in a 2-game stretch, and nigga like 60. You can't touch it.
You should go live during the last hour of the trade deadline. Man. You should go live, man.
I don't know. Yeah, I might. Yeah, I'll be unavailable. If I could, I would. He said, "Hopefully the lottery don't F with us. We need a stretch big unless they move Stewart to the bench." That's right. Stewart going to the bench. I ain't even know thing. Stewart already in the bench. He probably already gone. He's a bench player. So of course, so you're looking at the 5 and the 4 is wide open right now if Jerami Grant leaves. So
I'm cool with Kelly Olynyk too. He can
I
stay.
think, yeah, he's straight. You can get them big fellas together. Him and Smith and Paolo, they kind of, he kind of can get them some
I
games.
keep Kelly Olynyk, bro.
Yeah, Isaiah Stewart, I mean, what you gonna do with him, bro?
You told me to choose right now today.
Go ahead.
I'm saying you told me to choose today right now. I ain't gonna lie, Stewart ain't looking. I don't know.
Rotational guy. He not twitchy enough to play the 4, and he can't shoot. He can't take nobody off the dribble. Then he can't post. So how is he go 4? So
what is his vertical?
He ain't twitchy enough. So at this point, he's just gonna be a rotational player, bro, until proven otherwise. Aiden will be now. Aiden is not perfect. He is a dinosaur. He is literally too slow to do what we're talking about. That's a literal fact. You put him in a division with Giannis after Giannis ate him alive in the finals. How does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. He don't defend nothing. We talking about a defensive-minded guy, not a guy who said it was his team and not Devin Booker team. And then he didn't do nothing to prove it was his team. Aiden does not have the agility to carry out this plan. It's simple as that. He's not defensive-minded. You pay Aiden, what are you paying him for? It's a Drummond. He got a little bit better post game, but that's about it. He don't play no defense, bro. That's a fact. I'd rather take Thomas Bryant coming off an ACL problem than I'd rather take DeAndre Ayton. I just don't get where y'all think that's a fit at. He don't score on the block. He don't shoot. He don't defend. Where do we fit at? He can score on the block, but I've never been a fan of him. How about that? I will not trade Jerami Grant for DeAndre. I'm not maxing out Aiden at all. That's just not happening. He wants to be maxed out. I don't want him on my team. He's a lazy son of a bitch. That's what he is. Lazy, soft, Joel Embiid, crackhead version. Don't like him. Think he entitled. Don't like him. I'd rather pay Jerami Grant to pay DeAndre Ayton. What can he do? Get a couple rebounds. Giannis putting his balls in his mouth. That nigga just, how does they taste? Salty. Come on, he's soft. I hate them soft-ass big niggas. Like Karl Anthony Towns. I just like, bro, you just think I can get off on Towns like, pow! He'll let me run away. He'll be, what happened? Bro, I don't like them niggas, man. I just don't like niggas like him at all. They just soft. Like Karl Anthony Towns, he got skills, but man, he don't fit the bad boy image, bro. He can't be here, bro. Love the talent, hate the heart. You got me watch Jay and I say that's the guy picture. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch. Who you playing tonight? You on TV? What's up, Mike Mills?
They don't make bad boys anymore.
Shit, we need to go get PJ Tucker in free agency, then, bro.
Golden State lucked up on Draymond. They don't make them anymore.
Yeah, we gotta find something. We gotta be somewhere, bro. Isaiah Stewart, we need to put a battery in your back or something, nigga. It's Killian Hayes not being talked about. He need to be whatever. I mean, what you gonna do with Killian, bro? You gonna just cut him like the Barnya? What y'all want him to do with Killian? Just cut him and send him back to yeah. That's what pretty much was gonna happen. He say still wrong. He not slow. Okay, that's your opinion on him. Oh, that's your opinion. I ain't mad at you, but I don't know what you watching. When Giannis took his whole arm and jammed it through his damn throat, he ain't do nothing. Well, I'm on years slow. That's why if Phoenix don't want him. Why do we want that garbage, B? If a championship caliber team say they can't win and they ain't paying DeAndre, why do we want the garbage?
It might be a system for him.
Man,
I think he'll do good on the Magic or something like that, man.
I mean, maybe Miami movement. I don't know, bro. He ain't gonna be getting what he looking for. Macaulay Tyler B might pay him what he looking for over there in Europe. Damian Lillard about to go to Philly. Well, he injured right now anyway. I mean, it'd be a good fit. I think Ben Simmons bought a house somewhere in Northern California, somewhere up there. He gonna cry and get out of Portland too. Don't matter. Exactly. Yes, cut. I mean, you cut him. What are you telling your fans if you cut him like that, bro? Think about you, Troy Weaver position. You cut him. All that time you put him out there, they gotta just continue to develop him until it's too late. You gotta hope. You took him number 7. You gotta hope that something click. And then if he goes somewhere else and click like Middleton and did with y'all gonna be sitting there Fire Weaver. I said keep him. That's just what it's gonna be. You can't just cut that man like that, bro. You gotta hope that it click. He defensive minded. He's still growing. You just gotta hope that something works. But I already know they're not training him the right way. I can see how they're training him, and they shooting the three, passing. Like I said today, man, basketball training is a lost art, bro. You gotta have him doing the micing drill. You gotta have him. They teach him from outside, inside. You can't learn to shoot like that. You can't learn to shoot from the 3-point line. You can't learn to play from 3-point line. If anything, they should be working exclusively on ball handle. Ball handle, just up and down the court with a tennis ball. Ball handle. Hire Rod Strickland. He helped get Kyrie handles together. That's Kyrie Godfather. Hire him. But maybe he ain't capable. Maybe you're right. He said Drummond too soft. We knew that. So is DeAndre Ayton. Soft as whip frosting, nigga. Whip Miracle Whip soft ass. He said he lost money in the finals. He ain't get maxed, and now he got exposed big time. Facts. Drummond, that's y'all boy. Y'all was talking about darkness. That's what y'all saying. That's y'all boy. Y'all was crying Draymond got traded. Y'all was like Biggie. I wonder why Christmas missed us. No Drummond. Y'all was crying for
happy that day, bro. I was so close to happy.
I was mad they didn't do that shit the year before. They would have got more for him. And he got shit right out of Cleveland.
At that point, I didn't care. I was like, man, get this dude. I'm just tired of saying this dude in Detroit, bro.
Yeah. People talking about Joe Rogan, like, bro, I seen that shit 5 years ago, 3 years ago. Like I just don't support. I'm not about to complain about Joe Rogan. Just don't watch it. Y'all about 5 years behind.
I like it. I like knowing how people really
Who pay attention to that cat? I don't know. I guess a lot of people.
I don't listen to him on Spotify. You hear clips and shit on YouTube and shit. I watch if he interviewed somebody before all that happened, because that shit old. If he watched interview Wilder or interview like somebody like that, I look at the clips. But it is what it is, bro. I mean, you fighting for. You can't fight podcasts. You know what I'm saying? You can't fight that. That's a free system. If you're a hardcore podcast, you talk about porn, they gonna monetize you for people who sell porn type of stuff.
They're not exposed because he raised it. It's exposed because of the whole vaccination thing anyway. So I can really.
It is what it is. It is what it is. That's his body.
Spotify knew about this.
Yeah, it is what it is. Y'all want to get them kicked off? Hold y'all hands together. I can care less. I'm not gonna waste my time.
I'm like,
they just trying to find a fast way to cancel.
Y'all didn't know that?
Yeah, and then they want to go back and retrospect and find. At least stay consistent with going back and retrospect and getting it and pulling receipts and stuff. No matter if it's a baby, kid, Kevin Hart, at least they consistent with that. I did some things in my 20s and said some things that I'm not proud of, but it is what it is. He said, Killian, I've been playing better off the bench, and maybe that's the role for him. We said, what if Golden State trade Draymond? Could he'd be good in Detroit, give him that attitude. What him and Steph Curry did with Wiggins, that's a miracle. This Christmas, come on, they took somebody who had no heart. His heart was a sugar-free lemonade,
Kool-Aid,
sugar-free Kool-Aid, Crystal Light. How about that? Now he out here pumping real blood, bro. That's why LeBron wanted his son. Yeah, that's why LeBron wanted his son to go to Golden State. You can't be mad at that, bro. That's a great group of dudes right there. Shit. Great dude, Steph Curry. Who else you want your son to look up to? Who else? Steph Curry. Until you get Tiger Woods or something like right now. Ain't no better guy in the sport than Steph Curry. LeBron know that. He said, man, Steph Curry might be a better daddy than me. Yeah, I won't buy him to go to Golden State. He might right, bro. Like, bro, you bet. What y'all doing, man? Y'all on the road, son? What y'all doing? Oh, me and Steph are reading Bible verses from Matthew chapter 4, verse 13. Send that nigga to Minnesota. He about to marry Brittany Winter while they in Vegas and shit, man. What you doing, son? I'm about to get married to Brittany. Hold on. I'll be right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in and out of jail. Be letting strippers and prostitutes ride his face and stuff, man. Brian, bro, I gotta get him out of Minnesota, bro. Like, how can we elope this Brittany Winter thing? The dude said, we don't want that kid to learn the Steph Curry. Look what they did with Wiggins. That's a miracle. That's a miracle. That's how you smash your car up on Grand Theft Auto, take it to the body shop, and it's good. And the police don't even know you. That's a miracle what they did just for Andrew Wiggins. Shit, I ain't got no son. I'm already going with Steph Curry. Shit. Draymond when healthy is all around winning player. Yeah, he's straight. I like Draymond. He's a culture changer. We need to get PJ Tucker on the team too, bro. So we ain't gonna get pushed around no more.
Man, PJ Tucker
Right.
and Marcus Smart, man. Get them both in Detroit, man.
Marcus Smart. When that white boy said that to him, Marcus Smart said, "Oh no, I'm about to shoot these free throws, but first, let's take a break." Ain't gonna be you. And then they, the fans can say what they want to say to the players, and they get a slap on the wrist. But a player reach back and smack a fan. Come on, man. You spend 50 games, and it ain't fair. They need to put them hockey walls
That's
up on the
like, hey,
fans.
he a real. Would you say him? Would you call him a real Detroit player or something like that?
Yeah,
That's some
hell
early,
yeah, man. Marcus Smart, Chuck Tucker, Draymond fit the bill for the attitude for Detroit. Like B said, ain't too many of them gritty guys left, bro. Them tough-minded, passionate guy. Man, David West was a dying breed of one of them type of guys. Some of them dudes who, what I'm saying, that's just, tough.
Willing to take it there.
Willing to take it there, bro. Like, it ain't no bull jiving. It ain't too many of them dudes. That's part of them taking the physicality out of basketball, bro.
And that's why I love the Detroit Pistons team. Like they had everything. If they had to get dirty, they had Corliss.
Yep.
They had everything you
James, Lindsey Hunter. Yep. Hey man, my other than Pitt, my favorite teams was when the Miami and Knicks teams, the Heat and Knicks teams used to be banging on NBC. Mason and all them lines up. Man, that's why they dumbed down basketball. Michael Jordan, all that, bro. Once they say you start being able to touch people, bro, that's when basketball. That's when I watched on Sunday. That's when Sunday and Saturday didn't give a hell about no NFL. Triple and double headers all through the season, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
NBA on NBC.
You ain't lying, bro. Michael Jordan.
Man,
Yeah,
right.
If Fox got the rights to that Jordan, now they playing on the college game. Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, back in the day, bro, I watched basketball all day. I used to love watching some Knicks and Heat game, man. I remember when Grant banged on lines on, tossed him to the floor. I said, yeah, Grant. I think Grant's sweet as baby cheeks, baby. Yeah. I'm sure. Even that Piston team, yeah, Theo Rattlers will smack you upside your head in a minute, too. Cherry Mills ain't no problem either, bro.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Bryson Dillon, too. Hell yeah, man. We used to, bro, man. I watched the UPN Pistons, bro. Oh, man. I watched them, too, bro. We so far removed, and that started with Charlie. That started post going to work Pistons with Charlie Villanueva, Ben Gordon, Josh Smith, and it's taking shots with Trick Daddy at the club, or Trick at the clubs, excuse me, bro. That's when it started. The last guy I can really think of that kind of had a Piston mentality was kind of Brandon Jennings. I didn't know he was that gritty when he came to Detroit. He was a gritty little son of a gun. He had us rolling. We beat the crap out of LeBron. We was rolling with Brandon Jennings. I hated that he injured his knee.
Yeah.
Ran right to the phone line and said, Mr. Telephone Man, give me Reggie Jackson on my. When they traded for Reggie Jackson, I said I knew it was something, bro. Now that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Beginning of the end. Brandon Jennings had us rolling that season. He turned his career. I looked at him as a flashy kid at Oak Hill, but he came to Detroit, man. He controlled he's the last guy we had that controlled the offense, man. That was that little nigga was gritty, bro. He was a little tough guy, bro. Yep. I was like, okay.
He was special then. He was special, man. He scored 52 his first year.
Yep. I think he had the Jason Williams, the white Jason, when he had that adjustment coming into the league. But yeah, man, that was like the last kind of guy we had. That was like one of the guys, Then they got Reggie Jackson and Blake Griffin didn't fit the bill. Drummond wasn't one of the guys. I had a lot of guys. Kay Cunningham, the guy that's really one of the guys. And in a long time, that's one of the guys we had that he's a Piston, bro. He fit the template, the requirements, And now we got to find more guys, bro. Got to get him an enforcer. You know what I'm saying? But Jerami Grant, that shit that he said about wanting to be the number one guy, that rubbed me the wrong way, bro. He said, I don't care where I go, as long as I can get 50 shots in. Can't win with a guy like that.
Yeah. Can't do it, bro.
Yep.
Can't do it. Headed for
Yeah.
disaster.
Yep. So yeah, man. Yeah, Brandon was fun to watch, but when we came to Detroit, I think mentally and physically he started to kind of understand how to play basketball. He was playing at a high level, bro. That's messed up, man. But let me get off here, man. I appreciate you as always, brother.
All right, my guy. Thanks for
Yeah,
having me.
peace. Appreciate y'all.